Hi YouTube, I'm Ocean Siren, and I wanted to share with you a couple things that got purchased today. My fiance purchased quite a few things for me, and I found a rosemary bush. Is the first thing that I wanted to talk about. This beautiful rosemary bush. It was in front of a French bakery that we were actually visiting at the time, and I looked at it and I went, huh, okay. And so I went inside and I asked if that rosemary bush was planted by anybody or if they got their rosemary from there, because I don't want to steal anybody's rosemary. They were like, no. And I asked them if I could take some. They were like, sure. So I was very, very happy because I use rosemary in a couple of different things. I dry it out and I use it as an incense. And I also take the fresh rosemary. Isn't that beautiful? And I put it in oil, castor oil, and I use it in my hair. It helps, I have certain issues that make my hair fall out sometimes, and so I use it to help my hair grow. And it works really, really well. I've tried a lot of things. I think this probably works the best. So, yeah, there's just a little bit of it. But, after I asked the plant if it was okay if I took some of its little sprigs, I cut a couple off and I brought them home, and I was really, 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 really excited about that one. So that's the first thing. Second thing, it is the season for the cinnamon broom. Love cinnamon brooms. Oops, sorry about the glare. I've never actually been able to get one of my own. And now that I'm in my new house, I demanded a cinnamon broom, and we hadn't been able to find one. And we went to Publix, and they had them in Publix. Now, I know Publix is kind of a Florida store. I think they have some in Georgia, but I'm sure that these are in a bunch of stores, and I'm sure that probably the Joann Fabrics and Hobby Lobbies of the world will probably carry them as well. But they smell grand, and I love this idea because, cinnamon brings that heat back into the house. It gets cold, and it's just that constant smell, that constant inviting smell. So what I'm going to do probably is I'm going to get some ribbon and decorate it, and I'll show you what that looks like when I'm done. But it's a pretty good sized broom. You see my hand on here. This is the broom, and it just kind of keeps going. I would say on the better side of a yard, maybe. But at any rate, I'll show that once it's completely decorated, but so happy to have that. The other thing we got was I got some Smirnoff vodka, and the reason that this is in here in this little video is because this is going to be used for my tinctures. It's 100 proof vodka, and I'm going to use this to distill the elderberries that I put in, I'm reading distill, my bad, to tincture the elderberries that I put in my previous video. And I wanted to put this in there to kind of show people what you can get. The one above this, 151, which is Everclear, and that was more expensive. This one was $21.99, and this was a local store. We like to buy local. I'm sure that if you go to an ABC, it might be a little bit cheaper, but there it is. So it's the Blue Label. There we go. Triple distilled 100 proof vodka from Smirnoff, and this is what I will use for mine. All right, so just put that out there. And last but not least, I cannot tell you how crazy excited I am about this, but the Green Witch Tarot, my lovely man bought this for me, and I can't even express how happy I am. This is actually my first tarot deck ever. I saw it on Arwen's channel. I'll send a link to her channel in the down bar. But I saw this, she did a review on it, and the second I saw it, I fell in love with it, and my fiance knew that, and so we went to Books A Million, and it was the only one there. He had looked online at the other bookstores in town, and he didn't look at Books A Million, and so we actually went by, not really thinking anything, and I saw it, and I couldn't put it down. It jumped at me, and so it's home. So I'll probably do a little show and tell on it. I'm not qualified to do a review. If you want a review, please go over to Arwen's channel. Arwen is amazing. She's been a tarot reader for over 30 years, and she's just wonderful. Shout out, Arwen. So, yeah, but I'm crazy, crazy excited. So, first tarot deck ever. Hello. And that's all. That's the treasure trove for the day. So with that, I will say goodbye, everybody. Have a good day.